Hey you guys, this is Bunny. I just wanted to post a real quick kind of like review info, what it's about video. Since I posted my little video the other day talking about the return to Finkleton, I've had quite a few people message me wanting to know what the book was about since it's getting ready to come out. So I wanted to pop on real quick and kind of tell you what the book's about, give you a little, I guess, review of it. I normally don't talk about one book per video, but in this case I'm willing to make an exception just because I believe in the book. The author is a really nice person, which nowadays is really hard to find, and so I thought I'd promote her a little bit to you guys and answer a few questions. So the Return to Finkleton is book 2, and this is book 1. This is The Magic of Finkleton. They are both indie books. They are both children's books. She is going to write an entire series. You can pick up Magic of Finkleton right now on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and Smashwords. That's the first one, The Magic of Finkleton. And I want to say the paperback's like $9. The ebook right now on Amazon is only 99 cents. So you can pick that up. This is the first book in the series. In this book, we meet the kids. Their great uncle passes away. Their family inherits the store. They go and they're helping their parents run the store, and they're finding all these things, and then all this crazy stuff starts happening, and they have to figure out what's going on and how to fix it. It is like a fantasy adventure series for kids. I say it's good for kids like ages 6 and up. So that's the first book. The second book, this one is not out yet. This one is fixing to come out. I don't know what the price is going to be. This is the editing proof. I don't know. I mean, the final book is not going to be this big. The final book is probably going to be about the same size and shape as the first book. So this is Return to Finkleton. This is book 2 in the series. This one kind of picks up where the first book left off. But she wrote it in such a way that you don't necessarily have to read the first book to understand what's going on in the second. So even though it is a series, this book could stand alone by itself. Just like the first book in the series, I would say this is good for kids, say 6 and up. They might need a little help reading it. There are some larger words in it. I'm trying to think of what else I could tell you. It's perfect for kids. There's nothing in it that would be considered controversial for kids. Finkleton is a little town over abroad, like say in UK. So there is a little difference in the dialogue. I don't know what all to tell. It's like I want to tell you about the book, but I don't want to tell you about the book, because if I do, you're going to know everything that happens. So I'm trying to choose what I say very carefully. In book 2, the kids have been running the store for a while now. They kind of understand what to do with the stuff that they figured out in book 1. Only now they find maybe some more stuff, and it does some different stuff, and they have to take care of the stuff, or some stuff is going to happen. It's like, I don't know how to tell you. I can't tell you about the book without telling you the book, and I don't want to tell you the book. I will tell you that it is a fantastic series for kids. I've read book 1. Harmony has read book 1 and she loved it. I will not let her read book 2. She keeps asking, and I've let her read the preface, but I haven't let her read the book because I want her to have the actual book. Like, this is the editing copy. It's got, red marks in it and things that I had questions about, or I thought that the author should have a look into fixing before it went to print. So I don't necessarily want her to read this copy, because then she's going to be reading a copy with my scribbles in it. So I'm going to let her read book 2. But the important thing here is that she wants to read book 2, if that makes any sense. I just think it's great. And a lot of people have been emailing me and messaging me since I put my video up the other day, mentioning it in my book haul, and asking me what it's about. And really all I can say is it's about the cutest 3 kids, and they are helping their parents run this store, and in the store is some magical stuff. They're living almost in like the perfect little town. They find this stuff in the store, and in trying to figure out what the stuff in the store does, it kind of has some effects, and they have to figure out how to reverse the effects, because everything that's going on is kind of their fault. So, yeah, and I just think it's a great series for kids. It teaches them, well, the first book really kind of introduces death, because the great uncle passes away, which is a hard topic to kind of get into with kids. The second book, it more teaches, every book has a little lesson, especially kids' books have lessons underlined. And I think the one that you can pick up from The Return to Finkleton is responsibility, that your actions do have, there are repercussions to everything that you do, even if you don't think there are. And that's that's a huge lesson in life, but it's easy to teach kids that through stories. So that's where it comes out at. And I think Casey did a great job in book 2 of incorporating that lesson as like underlying in the story, because they're not going to pick that up. I mean, a kid's not going to go, she's trying to teach me a lesson. They're going to be interested in the story, and then it's just kind of going to embed itself. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, that's The Return to Finkleton. We are shooting for, I think she said, late March, early April release date. It's through editing. It's already been sent off to the printer, so I'm not sure exactly when it will come out. But yeah, I mean, I'll post more information about like release dates and stuff if you guys want me to, whenever I know for sure. But other than that, I mean, that's really all I can tell you. It's a fantastic book. I hope that if you have little ones, even if you don't, want to pick up the first book, I hope you grab book 2 when it comes out, because they're both good, but I think book 2 was way better than book 1. The storyline was a little bit deeper, a little more advanced. It's like a graduating with the kids. Book 1 was for, children's. Book 2 could be children's or younger middle grade even, because it's a little more advanced. There's a little more adventure going on. But yeah, it's a great fantasy adventure. I hope you pick it up. Like I said, I don't know when it's coming out, so just keep checking. You can put it in your wish list on Goodreads already. It's already listed on Goodreads, so, but check it out. That's Return to Finkleton by KC HILTON, and add her on Twitter. She's KC HILTON1. So, thanks for watching. See ya.